Good morning, Timberwolves. Happy Women in History Month. Today's Tuesday, March 21st, 2023. Today we'll be going over some general announcements and shoutouts, as well as Tech to Tuesday. Now get comfortable and watch the Lehman Today Show.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing for a moment of silence. You may be seated.
For today's weather forecast, you will have a high of 59 degrees with a low of 29 degrees, as well as a 1% chance of rain.
Today for lunch, you will have the choice of a cheesy beef bake, pizza, and deli alternatives. For sides, you will have assorted fruits and vegetables.
Want to send a shout out? The link to send a shout out is on the Lehman Intermediate homepage located under Activities.
In honor of Women's History Month, you are invited to participate in a donation drive to benefit the Women's Resource Center of Monroe County. Any and all contributions are greatly appreciated. The homeroom with the greatest number of donated items will win an ice cream party. Good luck, Timberwolves.
Now for Tech Tip Tuesday. Did you know that you can see your bookmarks by pressing Ctrl plus Shift plus O?
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. In honor of Women's History Month, we are ending the episode with a video about a historical female. We hope you enjoy it. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter @Lehman Show so you never miss an announcement. Thank you for tuning in, Timberwolves. Have a great day and stay safe.
Elizabeth Cady Stanton by Alexandra Plavka. Elizabeth Cady Stanton was born on November 12, 1815. She was born in Johnstown, New York. This is where Elizabeth grew up, in Johnstown, New York. Elizabeth had 10 siblings. Sadly, most of them died during childhood. Elizabeth Cady Stanton had met Susan B. Anthony in 1851. She worked closely with Susan B. Anthony to help with the women's rights movement. This is her spouse, Henry Stanton. She received a superior education at the Johnstown Academy. She also received a superior education at Emma Williams Troy Female Seminar. A monument in Carrara, Italy features a sculpture of these women, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Susan B. Anthony, and Lucretta Mott. She worked with Lucretta Mott to hold the first Women's Rights Convention in July 1848. At the first Women's Rights Convention, 100 people signed the Declaration of Sentiments. She wrote The History of Women's Suffrage with Susan B. Anthony. This is The History of Women's Suffrage. Elizabeth worked with Susan B. Anthony to write the Suffrage Amendment, later to become the 19th Amendment. She was an abolitionist, human rights activist, and one of the first leaders of the women's rights movement. Here are some of Elizabeth Cady Stanton's historical events. In 1840, she attended World Anti-Slavery Convention in London, England. In 1848, organized the first Women's Rights Convention at Siena Falls, New York, which continued the Declaration of Sentiments. In 1852, Susan B. Anthony, Elizabeth, and others founded the Women's New York State Temperance Society. In 1863, Elizabeth, Susan B. Anthony, and others founded the Women's Loyal National League to upset the U.S. Constitution so the 13th Amendment could end slavery. In 1881, the first 3 volumes of the History of Women's Suffrage were written and edited by Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton. Elizabeth Cady Stanton died on October 26, 1902. She died of a heart failure in New York, New York. She was 86 when she died.